Hello, hello. Hold on, let me mute this. Hello, good evening. How is everyone tonight? I am here. I have a playtest tonight for a game called Funeral for the Sun. It is a non-linear detective game with Latin American historical themes. And it looks like there's some golden idol, root trees are dead, sort of putting together pieces of a mystery that is the core sort of gameplay for this. But I have to say, the art really struck me. It looks really neat. And so, with a playtest disclaimer, we don't know exactly what state it's in. It might have some bugs. So just throwing that out there. All right, let's try a new game here. I will say, put the music back up, that I actually tried Just the Screen is Giving Slay the Princess vibes. Another amazing hand-drawn game. Yeah. I reached out to the developer this evening because I couldn't get the game to start, and they fixed it in like 10 minutes. There was a patch up, so that was really neat. Okay. I wanted to daydream. I wanted to dream about snowy days indoors and hot cocoa and being bundled up back home in thick layers of wool and warmth. But I couldn't, not here at least. Every paddle would send a torrent of murky water onto the hull, water that would seep in through the pores of my old sneakers. My wet socks strangled my feet, a constant reminder that I'm now here, deep in the river's veins. The old man in front of me, however, didn't seem to be at all discomforted by this, and I have to say right off the bat, I think the writing seems pretty good. Early to make that call, I guess, but he balanced effortlessly on the canoe, humming a song that seemed not only attuned to the beat of his paddle, but to each and every trough of the waves, croak of a frog and rustle of a branch. Tall shadows envelop the old boat as it begins to approach the shore. We're nearing your destination, the man smiles. I should thank the boatsman before proceeding. Oh, cool. E to interact. Oh, to see interactable objects, press Q or spacebar. To interact with them, press E or left click. Confirm you understand. I understand. Click. Thanks for the ride. The man's eyes meet mine from under his straw hat. Hacienda's right up that way. Why's a city girl like you so interested in that old ruin anyways? Oh, the question caught me off guard. Well, this place got burnt down in the 60s, right? I'm writing my thesis on why and how it happened. So you're like a historian or something, eh? Well, student, but sure, let's go with that. Never seen a historian so deep in the woods, at least not since I was a kid, with the Spanish flu. Spanish flu? How old is this man exactly? So you were around back then when the fires happened? Of course I was. I grew up here my whole damn life. Would you be willing to answer some questions of mine? Be really nice to have the perspective of a living townsman. He looks down for a moment. This again. Pardon me? Nothing. You just remind me of someone. But listen, I ain't gonna tell you anything you can't get from reading a damn book or an old news article. I'm not sure that's true. The answer's no, kid. Now stop bothering me and do your little school project. All right. Okay. Click on this. Boatman's canoe. The way it bobs up and down makes it look alive, breathing with each wave. Okay. And, okay. Arrow keys to move. Ah, a little snake. Cute. This is it. The Solanor Hacienda in the flesh. It's one of the only buildings left standing after the fires in '68, at least according to Mom. I love this drawing. It's so loose. She didn't mention it'd be so big, though. I should find a way to get in, but the flower to my left catches my eye. Yeah, it's very conspicuous, isn't it? Whoa. Oh, haha. A cacophony of blue shoots up through my eyes. Vertigo takes hold as my feet cling to the ground. I am somewhere else. Cool. A teenager tries to pull a young boy out of the viscous tar pit. His face strains with the effort. The little boy has a scar on his cheek. I seem to be completely invisible to them. Even when trying to get in their way, their bodies seem to utterly pass through mine, as if I were a ghost. Help, help, the young boy squeals. He jerks his head and shoulders violently, trying to squirm his way out. The teen is quick to reply, "Shut up, Oscar. Can't you see I'm trying? Did Carmelo shove you in?" The young boy doesn't answer. I'm going to beat the shit out of that kid. New portraits have been added to your journal. Press tab or B to open it. Okay. Drag and drop a new portrait onto the journal. Ooh, okay. Couple, parent, whoa. Okay. Am I on the family tree page? Okay, click on the portrait to show its details page. You can give the portrait a name from there. Okay, so this is how we piece information together. First name, last name. Okay, and there's a little help function. That's cute. Helpful, literally. Okay. Oh, didn't he say, oh shoot, Oscar? Did he say this kid's name was Oscar? Oscar. And I don't think we know who the older kid is. Mentioned Carmelo, but that's a different person, I think. Okay, who's this? From the hill, a woman cups her hands together and calls out to the two boys. Black hairs peek from under a tightly tied bandana. She wears an apron unsullied by the outside world. Jose, did you push your brother into the tar pit? Trying to get him out of this mess, you hag. Jesus. Hag. Oh God, just help out for once, Nana. He's too fat for me to carry. Help! The boy in the tar pit continues to wallow. She tightly grabs onto a golden rosario and mutters, "These Solanor children will be the death of me." Oh, is there a last name Solanor? Okay. Got more information? Yes. And it sounds like maybe it confirmed that. Okay, so if you get it right, then it automatically clicks in. Cool. Let's see, what else can I click on? I can't click on that. Okay. Oh, I can go deeper into the picture. Oh, those are big doors. Okay. A conqueror's statue. At its base, there's a plaque with these words written. Under this sepulchre lies the one true founder, Franco Solanor, the Serpent King, 1529 to 1629. Serpent King. Oh, are you Carmelo? Hey. Oh, there it is. Now I can look at him. A young boy hides in the weeds, barely containing his laughter. Okay, so now I've got his portrait. Okay, so this is Carmelo. Oh, shoot. Is Franco the older brother? Franco? It's not clicking in, so I don't think so. Wait, was it Jose? Jose. Okay. All right, you guys. Killed? Couple? Parent of? I don't have brother of as an option for a line here. Okay. And we do not have her name at all yet. Okay. I do like it that it lists everyone's name that you've learned so you don't have to type it all out. Yeah, seriously. Hey, Dreadred. You found my new emotes. I made emotes. I haven't shown this one to Carmela yet. So I hope she doesn't get offended. I gave her a cute little derpy face. But that's what happens if she's not going to help me make the emotes, then I'm going to make whatever I want. Yes. I have some artistic training, and I'm putting it to good use. All right. Okay, I cannot go up there. So have I explored everything here? Maybe? A statue once stood here, though only a pile of rubble is left now. How's everyone doing tonight? Right, I already looked at that. Here's the tar pit. Nearly dried up tar pit. Its pitch black surface is interrupted by dozens of tiny animal bones. A snake's skull, a coyote's femur, a bird's ribs. They look like the stars in a miniature galaxy. I wondered how long it's been since they got trapped. It must have felt so unbearably long, floundering there, slowly starving to death and hollowing out from the inside. Yikes. Yet that span of time is just a tiny blip compared to the centuries, hell, even maybe millennia their bones lived, trapped long after death. It makes me nauseous, so I look away. I don't think I was able to look at this door in the past. The front entrance to the hacienda. It won't budge. Okay. There's a faded out flyer wheat pasted hastily on the doors. It reads, "Evacuation order, final warning. I have to find another way into the house." What about this? That's the same. I tried to read the copper plaque at its base, but erosion has made it largely illegible. This is all I could decipher. Okay, yeah. And we saw... So we saw what it looked like in the past. Okay. Oh, can I go this way? No, I cannot go this way. How deep? Oh, okay. Behind the bushes, there's an old wooden door. It's covered by plant life. Maybe I should come back later once I know a little bit more about this world. Okay. There's kind of a run button. I can walk. I can speed walk. Can I get up this way? It looks like yes. Okay, and then this one is going to transport me back to ye olden days, I assume. Something purple shimmers under layers of dirt. Brushing away the sediment, I find a small purse with a purple zipper. I unzip it and my nose is assaulted by the smell of decades-old spoiled weed turned mostly into mush. The purse has a tag with the C. Acosta written above the manufacturing details. A locked door. It won't open. There's a golden knob with a strange keyhole just under it. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, so here's in detective mode. Sparkles. I forgot that I could do that. You can see the whole Rutherford oil rig from here. What's left of it anyways. Oh, it looks like you can go down there too. There's like one of those flowers. An old jacaranda tree stump with a heart etched into it. The letters M plus N emblazon its center. Okay, that takes me to the oil refinery down there, I assume. I want to go back to the past down here. And I want to see if I missed anything with detective vision. Doesn't look like it. I was going to see if I could go, like... Not there. There! Nope. Can't do anything back there. Alright, fine. I like that music. I'm enjoying this so far. Okay. This is the only thing I can do. Ooh. Whoa. A bright orange fire rages through the oil rig. Whoa. A colossal shadow engulfs all the light around it. Wings carpet the sky with black. I know it can't affect me logically. Nothing else in this world seems to know I'm here, but still I can't help but be afraid in the darkness. I collect myself. Ah, you're big. The beast's pitch-black feathers would make it impossible to spot against the dark sky were it not for the raging fire behind it. Its massive form gets slowly revealed as the flames dance. But what is truly captivating to me are its eyes. Eyes filled with such a focused crimson blue? That they shine brighter than the moon and all the stars around it. They're like two small suns with the power to light up the very atmosphere. It closes them for a moment and I'm blinded by the darkness. Blinded by the dark. The blonde man is barely alive. He wheezes desperately for air. Oh God, there's a dude. I didn't realize this was a guy. I realized that this must be from the smoke burning up his lungs from the inside. It's a sensation that I cannot feel. He has a large gash on his back, a gruesome cut that exposes the bone from his spinal cord. Yikes. It looks like the claw mark of an enormous beast. The man is bleeding out, seconds away from death. Whoa, okay. In the web page of your journal, right-click between two portraits to form a connection. Use the pencils to change the type of connection. Right, that makes sense. That makes sense. This thing's cool. Okay, so. Right? Yes. You killed whoever this guy is. We don't. First name, last name. Somehow I doubt it has a first name or a last name. Is there anything more to learn about this? No. This is the same as before. Yes. Huh. Oh, okay. I don't think there's anything more I can do there. Let's see. What is that thing sitting next to the house? Or just next to the house? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I could go in. Wait, did I do this? I don't think... Did I do this? No, I didn't. Whoa. Who's this guy? Oh, oh no. A man walks up from the path of the oil rig. He's clearly annoyed at something. What's that god-awful smell? He's annoyed at the smell. Okay. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Maybe it's this. A man sits by a cliff smoking weed with a woman. Her head lies gently on his shoulder. The man has a scar on his cheek. Oh, he's the little boy from earlier. So why'd you come back after all these years? You knew your family would be like this. The man sighs. Look, I appreciate you tagging along. But this is personal. Oh, fuck off with the this is personal. She tries to imitate his voice. How many years have I known you, dude? Just trust me for once. Jesus, fine. He takes a letter out from his breast pocket and hands it to her. Her eyes scan the page for a moment, and her expression changes from confusion into shock, into concern. What's this? Why didn't you show me this sooner? Her eyes widen as she begins to read. Because you really shouldn't be getting involved. Who even wrote this? She interrupts. My Nana? Amadis? Another voice calls out from a ways away. What's that god-awful smell? Shit, it's Nate. Nate the narc. She rolls her eyes and smirks. Yeah, he's got a narc look about him. Quick, put it out. Hide it. The two laugh as they begin digging a hole in the ground. They bury the bag neatly, just under the surface. If you suspect two discovered portraits of being the same person, go to the Combine page in your journal to combine them. Don't be afraid of making assumptions and testing theories. Okay. Okay. Combine. Wait, I don't have the picture for the dude. Hold on, maybe I have to put him down here. There we go. Okay, now can I combine them? Yeah, that's what it was. Yay. Okay, and this is a Modis. And if she's their Nana, which I'm assuming mean like their actual grandmother, then she would also be Solanor. Oh, no. Okay, that didn't work. She's something else. And then, oh God. Did they say her name at all? I don't. We know that this is Nate. Nate. Nope, not last name. First name Nate. Oh, okay, so you can actually write here. Web. Definitely missed some names. Didn't say, did it? Okay. Let me see this interaction again. I'm just gonna speed through it a little bit. Amadis, your... Okay. Okay, there's no name there, but I think some objects are hidden. You can discover hidden objects by walking near them or clicking on them. Yeah, we found... Oh, we looked at that. So there was this. We did find this. It was the bag with the weed. C. Acosta. Okay. So her name... Huh. Wait. Oh. Interesting. I think these might be the same. I think we might have a transition here. Okay. I think this is Carmelo Acosta. I think these are the... No? Okay. I was wrong. Wait, so who's Carmelo? Didn't they say this guy was Carmelo? Last name. So these aren't the same people. Unless... Match found. Okay. Okay. So I guess that confirms it then? Interesting. I just have the wrong name. I bet she has a different name now. I bet she doesn't go by Carmelo. Oh my God. Are we going to have another Carmela? Is this going to be another Carmela game? I bet. A note is tacked onto the wall. It says, Doña Herrera, please restock the pantry with eggs. I would like to bake a cake for Oscarito's return. A broken radio sits atop the windowsill. It can't be turned on. All right. Fine, I didn't want to turn it on. Maybe in the past I can turn it on. Radio fills the air with the crumpled up static noise. Bodies from last week's fire are still being identified from the ashes. The casualty count has risen to 64. Mr. Rutherford, presumed to be amongst the deceased, has still not been found. Ooh, who's Mr. Rutherford? Is it Nate? Maybe it's Nate Rutherford? The whole town of Cerro Milagroso prays for any sign of the young patron. Whoa, what did you do? Who's this? Oh, don't you act all surprised. This is your fault too. He gets angrier as he says those words. This is your fault, he stomps his foot, pretending to look menacing, though it comes across more like a scared child throwing a tantrum. I'm sorry, she whimpers. Her words trail off. The other man approaches. I'll kill the whole bloody lot of you! The scream reverberates across the house. Oh my god, whoa! He's got a knife! A man pins another against the adobe wall. Pots and pans shudder from the impact. They're both bleeding profusely. Why'd you have to make me do this? Why'd you have to turn out like this? He slurs his words, barely holding back tears as his head falls on the other's shoulders. The other one winces with pain, failing to smile through it. He spits in the scarred man's face. Whoa, who is this? Is this his brother? Get off your high horse. You've always thought yourself better than us. It's not true. You're cursed, man. Face it. No, no, no. His face begins to show resolve. You shouldn't have even been born. You don't deserve to... A knife cuts through his words and his throat. Blood curdles down and stains both of their shirts. Shut up. He lets go of the knife, and the other's body plops clumsily on the floor. Whoa. He looks at it for a while with a hint of a smile forming before turning to the door behind him. Jose! He sees a woman looking at him from the doorway. Woo. Intense. Okay. I do not know who that person is, but I think, yeah, she said Jose. So this is older Jose. Yes. Okay. So we have these two identified. We have her identified. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Boy. What did this say? It said Doña Herrera. Okay, so maybe that was... No, that wouldn't make sense. Well, maybe it would. She could be Herrera. Herrera? Maybe? Need more info. Okay. What's through here? Nope. Oh. Wait. Okay. I think that might be a glitch. Because I am not trying to click on... I'm trying to click this and not this. There it is. Okay. A gossip column from July 1st, 1937 lies on the windowsill. It reads, Solinor's son will not bear the founder's name. In an unprecedented move, the patriarch of the family has broken the 16-generation trend. There doesn't seem to be anything useful past the headline. The page is mostly littered with ads of women in swimsuits applying sunscreen, the latest in home cooking technology, and a call out for English and piano lessons. Dookie! I have a cat down here. I usually banish them to the upstairs, but he snuck down. Dookie! Come here! Come here, Dookie! This is the more chill of our two cats. Come on! Come on! Yeah! Hey, buddy. The other one, Rascal, just bites. He just bites. But Dookie's more calm than Rascal is. All right. I do need you to, sit down, though, so I can actually, play the game. Come on, sit. Come on, sit. Sit. All right. That's close enough. It's fine. You're doing great, sweetie. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, this looks bad. Oh my. Okay. A woman cries over a corpse. Its face is unrecognizable through the gore. Yikes. I'm sorry, she repeats to herself. Oh my God. Wait, I can't look at I guess it doesn't, I wouldn't be able to recognize them anyways. A sullen older man speaks to another young man holding up a notebook and pen. The younger man is wearing a badge that says Señor Enrique Pasareo. So let me get this straight. You're saying this random assailant storms in through the pantry, knifes the brother, and then comes out here to shoot the other one with a pistol. Someone came through the pantry, knifed the brother, and came out to shoot the other one with a pistol. Oh, yeah, well. Ooh. Oh no, so this one was shot. That seems to be the case. I only arrived after the shots were fired. And you witnessed this exactly as he describes, ma'am? He turns over to look at the woman. Her mind is adrift. Yeah, she's not. Ma'am? Yes. It was like that. Why didn't they just use the pistol from the start? You sure ask a lot of questions. I'm a detective. And I'm grieving. Let us be. You think this has anything to do with the fires? I said let us be. Oh, he's smiling a lot. Interesting. Okay. So, oh, I can say that. Did that? Okay, it's connected. Couple. Parent of. Oh, what did I need to redo this? Whose badge said the name? The younger man has a badge. Señor Enrique Pasario. Okay. So, this guy, we know his full name. Enrique? Oh, we're getting a whole lot of names now. Pasario? I'm guessing this is their dad. This is probably another Solanor. But I can't remember. Okay, and could this be Nate Rutherford? Okay, yes, so confirmed that. I do not know what on earth her name is. Okay. Let's find more clues. I think I have to go back to the other time to go this way. Okay. There's a little calendar over here. On the floor is a calendar from 1968. Its pages are pretty faded, but I'm surprised at how legible it still is. It looks like it stopped being used on July 18th, judging by the check marks on each day. Someone marked out important birthdays and anniversaries. Here's the list. January 17th, Oscarito turns 25. January 21st, Marta's anniversary. Okay, who's Marta? I don't think we saw Marta yet. April 8th, Amaris turns 85. Yep, that's Nana. May 19th, my birthday. May 28th, flowers to Lazaro. June 30th, Franco turns 57. So who's that? Jose turns 31. Is Franco the dad? Could it be? Nate's birthday. Flowers to Mama. Papa turns 80. Marta turns 32. Oh. Flowers to Marta? Is that something? Posthumous flowers? I feel like I should be able to glean more from that than I did. Oh. Let's see if any of these. Okay, that is Franco. Great. I love that it locks it in. Okay, let's rip Nate. Rip Jose. So we know, I think this is... Yay! Ooh! These 3 lines in your web are now confirmed. Okay, so this is a lot like the root trees are dead, where after you make a certain number of connections, it locks them in. Well, and also Return of the Obra Dinn, I think, did the same thing. After you get so many correct, it lets you know that you did a good job. Cool. I think those are great mechanics to adopt. Love it. Like I said, I'm actually having a great time so far. This is... Sometimes it's kind of a crapshoot with playtests, but thick vines prevent my access to the 2nd floor. Oh, what's a little vines? Come on. All right, let's go back in time. A little vines here and there never hurt anyone. Whoa, oh no, is this the fire? No, torches. Dance around the perimeter of the house, accompanied by steady drums and shouting townsfolk. Oh no. Occasionally, sets of eyes appear from under the fire, trying to peer in through the windows. Fuck you, Franco. Fuck you, Franco. A pair of teenage voices chant, laughing. A voice louder than the rest emerges from the darkness. What's she doing there with them? Whoa. Oh, give it a week and they'll fall in line. They just need to let their anger out in a controlled environment. Besides what? Mr. Solanor, the blonde man behind him, responds. My son Jose, he can handle things if they go south. You don't need to worry. He's interrupted by a shout from across the room. The 2 men turn quickly in the direction of the sound. Let go of me! She's still here, still traumatized. Although this looks like it might have been before the murders, because this looks like the brother who got killed. She stares blankly through the window at something beyond the torch fire. She's seen better days, judging from her tangled hair, sullen eyes, and stained dress. She carries a checkerboard fabric across her shoulder and clings to it tightly as her eyes start to rest. She is alone in this house. Huh. A woman hears a voice from outside the window. Her face is colored with worry. She turns and tries to walk briskly to the door, but something catches her arm. Where are you trying to go? The drunk man grapples her bicep. The leather fabric squeaks loudly from his grip. What's it to you? I know you're up to something. I just can't prove it. Let go of me, she winces. What the fuck is your problem, man? The scarred man rushes down the stairs. This commie's planning something. He's slurring his words. I'm on to you. Finally, he lets go of her arm and chuckles. Okay. Shit's going down. Okay, have I looked at everything? No, I didn't look over here. It's the calendar. It's July 19th. Interesting. What was on July 19th? Stopped being used on July 18th, right. Let's flip through. Oh, there's nothing on July 19th. Okay. Oop. Oh, good. There's settings. Okay. The last one I played didn't really have much in the way of settings. Okay. I think we're good there. Is that knocking? There probably shouldn't be knocking. Okay, someone's knocking loudly on the door. I open it. Who the hell are you? And why were you knocking? Oh, what the heck? It's the boatsman. I forget how big this place was. The boatsman's voice reverberates through the walls, almost clinging to them. He makes sure to take off his straw hat and leave it atop the coat rack. Hi again. Have you changed your mind about the interview? Nope. Well, why are you here then? I Figured that this is the least I could leave you with. He hands me a golden key with a small red ruby engraved to it. Oh, I know where that goes. I'll take you to something mine. Wait, who are you? Did you once live here in this house? Thought you were a historian or something. You tell me. Is this Franco? I don't know how old he was. You're quite grating, you know that? Or one of the brothers? He says nothing more and closes the door behind him. Both the brothers died. What's this? What's going on here? Thick vines sway gently from the ceiling, breathing the damp and dusty air, spores clinging to their skin. Just past them, I can make out a giant room. It's such a shame I can't access it. Are those Playtest vines or the boatsman's hat? Just recently he entered the house and gave me a key. Uh-huh. Yeah, why does he have a fancy-looking key in the first place? I think... Yeah, so... I believe that belongs up here? Where are you going, dude? Okay, he's done. Done with my shit. I think it goes here, right? Yeah. The boatsman's key worked. A faint thumping noise emanates from the safe ahead. It sounds like a heart? Have to find a code to this safe. Oh, God, it's a date. Oh, jeez. July 19th? 1968? Maybe? Let's see what they're saying. I hear the sound of cracking embers in the distance. His birthday? A woman says, frantically opening a safe. Your boyfriend's father is quite the narcissist, she says, trying to keep calm. Okay, so it's Franco's birthday. Click, the safe opens and the woman grabs something from it. This doesn't work. It has to. All right, so I gotta go back. I gotta find what Franco's birthday was. Was it here? No. I have to go, what, this way? Oh, and then I can go back through here. Great. Here we go. All right. What's Franco's birthday? My birthday. Wait, who is my? Who is writing this? That I'm not sure about. Okay. June 30th. So 0630? Was it a 4-digit? 0630? June 30th? Oh, I don't actually have to walk all the way there. I can just... Okay. Oh, I have to find the year too? Dang it. Any of you guys catch the year there? All right. I'm going to put these in. Maybe it'll save it. It was the calendar was 1968. I want to say Franco turns 50. So 18? Is that it? Did I do it? No, I don't think I did it. I think I got the year wrong. I'm trying to remember. Yes, 1968. 57. Okay. Oh, God. 68 minus 57. What is that, 11? I keep doing that. I keep pressing escape to get out of this, and it keeps not working. Okay. Dang it, it didn't save it. Fine. I can put numbers in again. Yay! The safe swings open and that thumping sound echoes through the room. I see a flower inside writhing as if it were in pain somehow. What is up with these weird flowers? I touch it against my better judgment. Whoa. Freaky. Whoa. I'm taken aback by the man inside the tree. The bark and straw and wood have impaled him from every angle they could. It was hard to distinguish where his body ended and the branches began. I see you, child. Well, how? For a while I don't know what to say. I can sense it, him, looking at me, waiting for me to say something. I stammer out the simplest question I could think of. Who are you? He wheezes and slowly turns to me, his neck craning slowly and cracking with the sound of splintering wood after every twitch of his body. I don't remember. I notice his accent. It's completely foreign to me. Do we recognize this guy? Do you know the boatsman? Do you know Franco? Yes, the serpent. The serpent. What do you mean by the serpents? Why are you in a tree? He says something in a language I don't understand. A few of the sounds stand out to me, kul, kui, tul, and the occasional clicks all indicate it's some sort of indigenous language, but not one I've ever been exposed to. It made me wonder, how old are you exactly? Memory is a fickle thing. His visible eye seemingly lights up as he says those words what's going on? Before fading back into darkness. The man was incomprehensible to me. I knew that, but I felt like I was inching towards understanding. There had to be some answer I could find. Do you know any of these people? I point to the sketches of the family tree in my notebook. All, he says. Are the memories I've seen, are those your memories? In ways, the man nods, his neck cracking loudly. Most, so much remembered. Does that mean maybe if I keep filling out this notebook, will that help you remember more about you and who you are? The old man nods, his neck snapping with a painful sound again. Remembering. I can try to recover your memories and maybe we can figure out how to get you out. Does that sound okay? The man nods one more time as something in the back of his eye begins to flicker. And thus, I was no longer doing this just for myself. I had a goal in mind. Who was the man in the tree at the beating heart of this house? When does his story start and when does it end? And what was he trying to say about serpents? The questions raced through my head as my heart pounded. I need to get to work, I thought to myself. I look at his eye one more time and see that he moves his one exposed hand to scratch off the bark from the side of his face. Ew, as if he were peeling back dead layers of skin. Gross. From underneath all that matter, I see a 3-clawed scar ride the side of his face. Bump, bump, bum. It's Oscar. It begins to glow blue and he vanishes. Okay. Okay. Let me switch over here. I thought that was really good, actually. I try to to temper my expectations with a playtest. But yeah, I thought that I'm struggling to think of something that I didn't like about that. I mean, there was a couple little like grammar blips here and there, but I think like the writing was good, the visuals were good. I think the mechanics felt good. So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out for this one. I think it's not releasing until Q3 2026, so it's a ways off still. But that was a Funeral for the Sun by Nicolas Delgado. Looks like maybe a single person indie developer. But yes, that was that. And okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye to the VOD, and then bye VOD.